It looks like I'm going to Texas for weebcon. weebcon is an anime convention that takes place in the Dallas-Fort Worth area in Texas, April 3rd through April 5th. This will be my first ever 3-day con and will also be my second con ever. My first ever con was SwampCon, which was at the end of February, beginning of March, and I thought I'd have a few more months to kind of iron out the kinks of my booth and make some upgrades. But alas, I have been thrust into the con scene, mind you, by my own hands, and I had 2 weeks notice to prepare for this con. And in my defense, I forgot that I even applied for it. I ended up applying for weebcon the very last day applications were open, and I got waitlisted back in November. And mind you, applications were in August. Oh, yeah, hello. I'm Cassandra Lynn, owner of Oakleaf Arrow Studios. I am a fantasy cartographer who primarily focuses on traditional ink-drawn maps. I also have an addiction to drawing weapons, especially swords. I also live in the realm of chaos, so welcome. This is nothing new for me. March has been a crazy busy month for me, so not only did I have SwampCon the first weekend, but the very following weekend I had a shop update, and then I had to, of course, fulfill all those shop update orders, and then I also had 3 gymnastics competitions pretty much every single weekend throughout March, and my birthday was also in there somewhere. So yeah, weebcon came at, of course, the perfect time. Weirdly enough, I'm not that stressed about this convention. Granted, it does help that I haven't had a moment to think about the convention. Therefore, if you don't think about the convention, you can't be stressed about the convention. But if we're being honest, I kept everything really, really tidy and organized after my last convention. So a big shout out goes to past Cassandra for keeping nice and organized after that con. For prepping for this con is much, much easier. Granted, I have run out of time to order a lot of things. I didn't get to make a lot of booth upgrades that I wanted to make. I think I have the opportunity to do a couple things though. One of the main problems with my last booth setup that I didn't anticipate, because I think short thoughts, is that tall people could not see into my booth. I am but 5'4", and when I had 6 foot or even like 5'8" people come by my booth, they literally had to like crouch down so they could see. So I forgot to take tall people into account when planning my booth setup. So I do want to make a change by making the canopy higher where my art can be viewed and not be hidden underneath it. I don't know if I have the correct number of poles though, so I'll have to do a mock setup to figure out if I do have the correct number of poles, because if I don't, I do need to order them today, because like I said, I leave for Texas in 3 days. A bit annoyingly though, I can't even do a full proper setup because the last time I did that, the folding table, it has like a little like dip underneath it. So when I use the clamp, it has a bit of a leaning problem. Worse than the Tower of Pisa, if we're being so honest. So I'm just gonna do a mock setup of the back and not add the cross pieces, but still assemble them so I know that I have the cross pieces to check the number of poles. Another issue that I have that I do wanna solve, that I bought things to hopefully solve for, was how I was hanging my prints. I had a backdrop with prints hung up by magnets, which I thought was a good idea. Hindsight is 20/20, people, and it was not a good idea. It was not only a pain to set up, but it looked way messier than I thought it would. So I needed something to hang these prints where they looked nice and neat, but how I did it with the magnets and the backdrop was not the move. So I bought these like poster hanging clampy bar things. That's super descriptive. And I'm hoping that will solve the problem of still displaying all my art prints, but keeping it nice and neat as well. Then there's a few other minor things that I'm hoping to get to, but if I don't, it's not like the end of the world. I really want to have branding on my booth because I am drowning people in branding when they purchase a product, between the business card, the sticker on the actual like sleeve, as well as a stamp on the back of the actual print. So when they buy something, they know where it came from. But passerbys maybe just like passing through and grabbing a business card might not remember my booth because it had no branding on it. Had a very unique setup, but again, what's my business called? You don't know. So I'd love to get a banner printed probably at CVS, if we're being honest, to act as a table runner with my logo. There is so much to do in so little time, and if we're being honest, I'm probably not going to vlog that much of this process, if any of it, because it is already 2:30 in the afternoon. The morning has come and gone, and I just don't think I have it in me to film. So the next time I see you, I will probably be in Texas. weebcon has officially started, and with the help of my mother, we got all set up. What is your review so far of an anime convention?
Oh, I think it's interesting.
She thinks it's interesting. I made her watch Freerun. I think that's the only anime experience she has.
I liked it.
And she liked it.
Yes.
She helped me set up, and she's gonna help me tear down because I have the best mom ever. I'm so excited! All right, weebcon, here we go. those bookmarks.
Oh,
and
okay.
I saw your post, we're like, wait, is she? Because it went all over there. I couldn't find you.
Well, because I thought I was in the back, but I just can't read the map, I guess, which is, you know, ironic considering I draw them. You know, I just can't read them. It's gonna be 1068 with tax.
You?
And are you doing cash as well?
Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna trade the 10 around. Okay, perfect. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. Have a good rest of your con.
Alright, I'll see you Sunday.
I love you.
Yes,
I
yes.
saw your videos the other day. I saw like, oh, I'm going to weebcon. Didn't even remember that I signed up for it because I was like so worried about this other con.
No way.
Yeah, I was like, wait, these maps look so familiar. That's so sick.
Thank you, thank
Well,
you.
it's good to see you here though.
Yeah.
3203 whenever you're ready. It was Avatar and free, correct? Okay, perfect. Did you need a receipt? Oh, I thought that's a number good.
There you are.
Thank you so much.
Of course. You too. Thank you.
So I sell them as kits to put together. So they each come and I have like a video tutorial so you just kind of like follow along and put it together. That way I made it as like cheap as I possibly could.
Oh my word. Yeah, I need Hiccup's map too.
Okay,
Sorry.
perfect. No.
Yeah, I also get the coordinations. Avatar.
Okay, what else? I'm sorry? The Avatar as well?
Avatar, yes. So
Okay.
Roshar, Avatar, and Hiccup's
The Hiccup's map. Okay, perfect.
Double check your other maps, just make sure I'm not missing something here.
2 11 14, so it's 30 plus the 85, so it's going to be 115. So with tax, 122.77.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, awesome.
I'm planning to buy stuff until tomorrow, and then I saw Roshar, and I'm like, oh dear.
Okay, so I have my business card in here, and it has my YouTube channel, and that's where you find the video tutorial for the dragon map to put
Good,
together.
good.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
it's
need
all
that.
in there for you.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Take care.
How to train a dragon map, and then the board of roses, thorn of roses.
Okay.
That one.
Perfect.
And I think that'll be it.
Okay, awesome. And it's gonna be cash or card.
Let's go with cash.
Cash is gonna be 105.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And my business card is in here that has my YouTube channel. There is one in there for you.
That's
And it has my YouTube channel on it, and that's where you find the video tutorial for the dragon map. Of course, take care. Hiya.
Can I get the D20?
Yeah, go ahead. You can draw it out.
I think I've seen you on
Oh yeah, I did post about being here, so you may have seen me. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Can I get the Roshar map?
Yeah, absolutely. And you're doing cash? Okay, perfect. Just 20 even. Perfect. And I do have a business card in there for you. There you are.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good rest of your con. It is 4 p.m. right now. Show started at 2. It's been really fun so far. I love shows so much. I have officially made back table. I think I made back table probably 45 minutes ago. I'm trying not to look crazy talking to myself, but alas. How's it going?
I like your One Piece map.
Thank you. It's all hand-drawn, ink on paper.
Like a real life Nami.
Thank you. She's my favorite, unsurprisingly.
Unsurprisingly.
Yeah.
Same with my daughter.
Yeah.
But her thing is, she likes to do bow staff and karate.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Yeah, I'm watching the live action and I'm like reading the manga as well, so I'm a little slower on the manga. But the live action, like we just met Robin and I'm like, wait, she's kind of fire too. So I like
Right?
both
Yeah,
of
she's
them.
getting in on the live action. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know whether I should be proud or ashamed to say that I'm caught up with the anime. But
I mean, it depends on when you started it, right? Like,
it took me about 3 years.
and that's exactly why I don't know if I ever will be able to. But I'm reading the manga and I feel like that's much more manageable for me.
Yeah.
It's been good so far. Again, it's only been 2 hours. I've made quite a few sales so far. Lots of compliments, but it's Friday, so there's a lot of like window shopping. A lot of I'll come back, which is totally understandable. I do the same thing. Lots of business card grabs. So yeah, it's been going good. Lots of, do you have Lord of the Rings? Do you have Game of Thrones? And I'm like, please just give me a few more months, okay? I wanted to have them for my next con, but it's fine, it's fine. I also have what you are, which is Freerin right here, the vertical one. Yeah, that's Freerin. It's my favorite anime, so I was so excited to get to do a rendition of the map. I didn't know how these would do with like the books and like this crowd, but like everyone has been noticing Roshar like straight away. I guess so. And it's getting, I guess, more popular, like more, I don't want to say mainstream, but I feel like a lot of like non-readers are picking it up as well.
Got the games coming up.
Yeah, really relevant, I guess. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Okay, perfect. 21:35 when you're ready. Do you need a receipt at all? No, okay, perfect. There you are. Of course, thanks for coming back. Right, you're all set. Thank you. Hiya. Hyrule? Absolutely. All right. It's gonna be 30 for you. Here for you. All right, you're all set. Thank you so much. It is currently 6:38 and traffic has been really weird. I don't know, there's not like a consistent pattern to it, and I don't know if it's because it's a Friday, things are just a little off. I know they have sold out tickets for Saturday, so I think that'll be more of a judge of like how things will be going. I'm not dissatisfied with my sales. I think I just had certain expectations of kind of what I wanted to reach, and I only have an hour and a half left of the show. But again, there's been a lot of window shoppers, and I think that has to do with it being Friday. But hopefully, since we're nearing the end of the show, people will be circling back and making like their final purchases or what have you. I've made not that many sales, but a lot of like high ticket sales. I've sold so many Roshar maps, and that's like a map that I brought less stock of because I didn't figure it was going to be popular. And then literally the first 2 hours, almost everyone who walked up was like, oh my gosh, is that Roshar? And I was like, where is this energy online? And then I sold, I think, 4 dragon map kits so far, like how to train a dragon map kit, so that's been really exciting to see those moving because I only sold 2 at my last convention. My feet have been killing me though, so I've been alternating between like standing and sitting. Random busy work behind the table. Again, I feel like I'm in a weird spot in the hall. Like I'm at the front, but I'm not at the front. I'm in like a weird corner, and then people turn the corner before continuing straight down a different alley, so whether or not they circle back, I have no idea. But again, it's a Friday. I have no other cons this size to compare to. This is my first one like in a convention center. So again, I don't know how traffic's set up. And also, the layout of the artist alley is so confusing. There's been alleys that are like really thin. There's alleys that are really wide. And then I'm like off to the side slightly. The layout doesn't really make that much sense. So people have been struggling to like find people that maybe they want to find. The interactions I have had with people have been really pleasant, a lot of good conversation, but my feet hurt, my shoulders hurt, I'm just like sore and I'm tired, and looking ready for Friday to be over. Not that I'm not having like a good time, but I'm ready to be horizontal. Especially because yesterday, like I had done this entire setup to figure out the last like bits and pieces that I needed for my setup. It wasn't super stressful to set up and like find everything, but again, I didn't know the loading dock situation, I didn't know the parking situation, but luckily my mom was able to come in and help me, which was so nice, and she hung out for the first like hour or so. It's been good. I'm just really tired and I'm kind of ready for Saturday. So we'll see how it goes, but that is my hour before con closes update. We'll see if I get any more sales. Again, not that many sales, but quite a few high volume sales, so that's been nice at least. Good morning and welcome to day 2, aka Saturday of weebcon. Today started out a little weird because 9 in the morning they decided to start doing construction in our hotel room. I was already awake at that point. I had gotten up around like 8:30 and I was trying to be really quiet for my friends that are sleeping in the hotel room. Loud ass construction that's apparently lasting all day, which is fantastic. Luckily they are moving our rooms, but now I'm extra paranoid because my friends are moving my stuff. I don't like not knowing where everything is at because I know they're just gonna, put it all together in a pile and move it, which is very, very kind of them. But the paranoia of being like, what if they leave something behind and I can't verify it until, I don't even know when the show ends today, 8 p.m. tonight. aka like probably like 9 by the time we get back to the hotel room. So that's got me a little stressed, but there's nothing I can do. I texted like where I maybe had odd things like plugged in or what have you, and hopefully like everything ends up in my bag with me. So we'll see about that. I'm really excited about today. Like I mentioned yesterday, tickets are completely sold out. I did decent numbers yesterday. I was able to count my cash up and I was pretty satisfied. So I'm really curious to see how Saturday compares, whether that's double or maybe like 1.5. We'll see. My feet don't hurt yet. I'm expecting about 3 hours before my feet start hurting, so that's fantastic. I've got to get new shoes, guys. But let's commence day 2. buy 2 get 1 free, so you can get 1 more map free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Perfect. And are you gonna do cash or card?
Card, please.
Card, alrighty. This is gonna be 3203 when you're ready. And do you want a receipt? No, we're okay. Alright, you're all set.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Alright, did you want the tan one or the black one? Perfect. And cash or card?
I think I have cash.
Alright, it'll be 20 even for you. Perfect. There you are. You're very welcome. Alright, it's gonna be 30 even for you. Perfect. Let me grab you some change. Alright, out of 100, you have 20, 40, 60, 70. Thank you. Cash is gonna be 10 even for you. There you are.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a good one. Want to have tarmac? Did you want to do cash or card? Card? I'm sorry? No, I'm from Orlando, Florida.
Oh, okay, so fair enough.
Grew up here though, so. Of course, take care. It is currently 3 o'clock, which means we are halfway through Saturday, and I'm halfway to my goal, so not complaining. Had a lot of early browsers, but a lot of them did end up like circling back around, which is exciting. I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired. Like I said, it's a little slow in the morning, so I got a little worried, but sales have been picking up steadily. The crowds, again, the traffic is so weird. I don't know the schedule of events, what panels, that sort of thing is going on. I also know that like the voice actor lines are really long. Someone said they waited to meet, I don't remember who, but like 3 hours in line. So that could be affecting how the traffic is ebbing and flowing. I have no idea. I had time to eat food, which was fabulous. I haven't run out of anything. I am like, my lowest stock is my Rochar maps, which I have 2 left of, so that's cool. It's really weird though, it doesn't feel like it's halfway through the con day. I feel like I should be much closer to the end. But when I realized, when I was doing the math, I was like, I still have 5 hours left, so I have to repeat what I just did in the morning at night. So that's fine. Oh my gosh, did you? I was like, I literally commented, oh my god, thank you. Okay, I guess back to work with me. I don't think there was anything else that I really wanted to say, but yeah, we're halfway through. And that's a wrap on day 2. Good morning and welcome to day 3 of weebcon. It is a Sunday, it's also Easter Sunday, so I'm not expecting like the craziest turnout for today. There were a lot of Saturday badges that I saw yesterday, but not a lot of like weekend badges, so I'm curious to see how things play out, especially with it being a holiday. Our hotel room did get moved and the walk was ridiculous, so lugging all my shit out of the hotel room this morning was exhausting, but it's 45 minutes till the show starts and I was able to walk around a little bit, which is exciting. I'm going to eat breakfast and then walk around Artist Alley a little bit. There's not a lot of the vendors here, honestly. Like, a lot of vendors didn't show up until like 15-20 minutes after the show started yesterday. I'm ready for today to happen and for it to be over as well, because I'm tired and ready to not sleep on an air mattress. But this weekend has been wonderful and I can't wait to see how Sunday goes. A little behind the booth tour. My phone and my credit card reader that I forgot to charge last night, so it's charging. And then this has gradually gotten messier and messier as the weekend has gone on. I have like my bookmark sleeves here, my small print sleeves here, and my bagels. And then this is where I grab all my prints from, and then under the booth is about as bad as it could get. And then my business cards, and my name is spelled wrong, so that was a fun discovery as well. Thank you. They're all hand-drawn, just ink on paper. And I'll be having a shop update at the end of summer with like a bunch of like really popular maps. I'll be doing Kanto, Pokemon, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, and Quicksilver as well.
Oh, I love the Johto.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's the 30th year of Pokemon this year, so I'm going to try to like draw through all the regions.
Nice,
so I'll go back and do Kanto, and then I'll be going in order. Hoenn's my favorite, so that's what I'm most excited to get to.
Very good.
Yes. Hi.
Can I get the One Piece map?
Yes, absolutely. How were things yesterday for you? Not terrible? Perfect. And I threw in a little sticker for you as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do you need a receipt at all? Okay, thank you. Have a good Sunday. No, but actually, that's my next map after Lord of the Rings. I'm aiming for an end of summer release. So I'll be posting on my socials all of that.
Alrighty. Do you have like a business card?
Yeah, right here. And do you want to do cash or card for that One Piece map?
Okay. Or card, I mean.
Card. Perfect. And do you want a receipt?
No, thank
All right, there you are.
you so much.
You're very welcome. Have a good one. I just realized that I only have 4 maps left of One Piece for all day. So that's not great. And I'm fairly certain I brought 25 of them, which is good, but bad.
I gotta take my wallet out.
No worries. Take your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care, y'all. Time check, it is 3 o'clock, which means we've got 3 more hours to go. Honestly, sales have dropped off since I've sold out of the One Piece map because the majority of people that I've had come by have been asking for the One Piece map, but I made like a little like discount code so people can order online, and the code's like valid for the entire week, so I feel like that's still like a pretty good deal. I'm only annoyed because I drove here, so I could have brought more inventory, but I brought 25 maps and I thought that was like too many because I don't know. I don't know. I thought that I wouldn't sell as many. I probably needed about 10 more. So it's just future knowledge for the next shows. Like this entire con experience, of course, is a learning curve. So, you know, the more I vend, the more I'll figure out my numbers. But just didn't calculate the right numbers. I should have known One Piece is mega popular. But I don't know. Like at SwampCon, my Zelda maps did really well. So I thought that like Hyrule would be more popular. But then One Piece has been doing really well. So luckily that I ordered more inventory, so all the online orders that may come in from this, I'll have inventory at home, but kind of a bummer because again I drove, so I could have brought unlimited inventory, but I thought carrying it all in would be a pain, so I brought a limited amount. It's still been okay, honestly. Like I had lower expectations for today because it's Easter, so I wasn't expecting the same sales as Friday and definitely not Saturday. So I have hit my goal for today, just it was a lower number than the past 2 days. But like I said, 3 hours left and my parents should be coming in the next like 30 minutes or so, which is exciting because one, I really am excited to be able to walk around a little bit, although I don't know how much I trust them to run my booth, only because they don't know anime. Like they know of it obviously because like my siblings and I, we've, you know, played Pokemon growing up and like Zelda and all the things. But someone being like, oh, can I have the Akatar map? They would be like, what does that mean? We'll see how long I'm away for, but there is one booth that I want to visit because they also have maps and I saw them at MegaCon and then I actually got to meet the artist. So I'm gonna go probably buy a map from them as well. Are you Megan?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes.
We met, oh my god, like 2 years ago at K-pop. K-pop.
Yes. We know you. Whoa. She's got a tattoo. Oh my god. Yeah, I got a like a book tattoo.
Shut up.
Now I'm like looking at the Prithian map.
I was like, I feel like I know you.
Yeah, we didn't know each other. That's kind of crazy. Oh my god. You have a booth here. That's so fun.
I do. Yeah, I live in Florida now, so.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, but it worked out that this was like Easter weekend. I was like, oh, perfect.
Yeah,
I can like stay with my parents. And, yeah.
That's so good. Can I get both of those?
Prithian and Fourth Wing?
Yeah.
Did you want to do cash or card?
Card.
And do you want a receipt?
No, it's fine. All right.
There you go.
11 by 14. Okay. I'm gonna need to find like a case for these. Thank you.
Of course.
It was
nice seeing you as well.
Probably see you around.
I'll be here till 6.
Right.
Bye. Likewise. That's actually so crazy. I know those girls from a K-pop concert like 3 years ago. Oh my gosh. The world is so small. Anyways, I'm gonna turn off the camera because my battery is dying. But yeah, my parents will be here in a little bit. Maybe I'll walk around, maybe I won't. We'll see. But I'm excited that they can help with tear down because I'm tired, my feet hurt. And the thought of tearing down just hasn't really crossed my mind until this moment, and I'm not looking forward to it. We've got about 1 hour left of the show, and riddle me this, guys. They sent a rebooking email to us artists, and I literally saw it straight away, and I thought, oh, I'll just do it that after the show, because if they sent it just to the artists to rebook the same tables, then there's no way they can sell out. They sold out. And I talked to another artist, they said they checked it 12 minutes after, and it had sold out. And what's annoying is I literally saw the email, but I was busy, and so I couldn't immediately rebook. So I'm a little bummed, but hopefully they'll do the same thing they did to me this year, which was take me off the wait list. Albeit, I hope they take me off the wait list maybe more than 2 weeks in advance. That would be really nice. But at least I know, and again, I have friends in the area, so it's a little easier to keep my costs low at this con versus like booking things last minute. I'm just a little bummed, but hopefully, you know, I can come back next year. I had a lot of fun here, and like I said, I have an hour left. A lot of artists have already like packed out and left. Actually, like an hour ago, they started tearing down. To be fair, they also sent us an email saying that like Artist Alley closed at 4 before sending a correction saying they closed at 6. So I was under the impression until I was talking to my mom about it that they closed at 4. So it is what it is, but I got a couple of like higher purchases near the end here, so I'm gonna stick it out to the very end, especially because again I have my parents here to help me tear down, so tear down should be really, really quick, and I'm local, so it's like an hour or so drive back home, so I'm not too bummed about it, but I am very bummed about the fact that I cannot rebook and have like a guaranteed show, like know when the weekend is and everything. It just sucks because, you know, this was a good show for me, and I actually met some lovely people. I bought some artwork as well, which actually I'm not gonna pull that out right now, but regardless, it's been a really good experience, and I will probably film tearing down and then give you my final thoughts when I get back home. But like home, like in Florida. So I don't know how long that's gonna take, probably like a week or so. Yeah, it's been good. Numbers wise, I hit my goal for today, which was again lower than Friday and Saturday. I haven't done my cash yet, so maybe I hit my stretch goal, but again, I'm already content with my numbers and where they're at. I just met some amazing artists and amazing people, so I'm content honestly regardless of numbers, because again, I'm not trying to do the whole con scene full time. This is more for meeting people, making connections, and just like the experience of it all. So it's been good on that front as well as money front. So 2-for-1 combo. I love it. Best neighbor ever? Maybe. And that's how you spell it, because I certainly can't.
I don't know, whatever. I don't know.
Corner.
Boom,
We're on
boom,
TikTok,
boom,
Etsy,
boom,
and
boom.
Instagram.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah. Y'all slacking on the job. That's what it's a video of.
And she's gonna dub in the picture of the drink.
Yeah.
The video still. It's been a few weeks since weebcon, but just like before, I forgot to give my final thoughts and wrap up my overall experience at weebcon. Luckily, I don't know if you saw that last clip, but I had a wonderful friend that I made in the Artist Alley run over and tell me that they reopened rebooking applications. So I am officially rebooked for 2027, which is so amazing, because I thought it was a really solid show, and it works out really, really great because I have friends that do this show every single year, my old dance team that is, and so they've already welcomed me in and said that next year I can stay with them as well. So that makes being able to afford the show much more obtainable and keeps my costs much lower, which is awesome. I'm already trying to apply for some future shows in Texas as well, because they also do those other shows. All in all, a good time. I think I really lucked out with location. I was right on the first row. I wasn't quite facing out, but I was like one row in, and the Artist Alley setup was honestly kind of a mess. I think the organization of it was terrible. They released a map, and then by the time we actually arrived to the convention, they had changed it the day before, leading to no one knowing where their tables were. This was the Artist Alley map. None of these numbers make any sense, and I was right here. So I feel like I was easier to find versus in the actual like mismatched rows. Even I was trying to like just walk around and find some of my friends that I had made, and I couldn't find them in this Artist Alley. I liked being on the same level as the exhibitor hall. I think that worked out great because apparently Artist Alley used to be on like the third story, like up in a corner or what have you. So they had it all in one
level, which was fine, but I don't know why they didn't just set up the artist alley identical to how they did with the exhibitors, because the exhibitors booths were much more organized. Even with those nitpicks about the organization of the con, I think everything else was fine. I think load in and load out was chaotic, but I don't think there's ever going to be a show where it's not chaotic. And again, this is only my second show ever and my first 3-day con. I don't really have things to compare it to. I will say though, the difference between a 2-day and a 3-day con is insane. And God forbid a 4-day con, because by day 3 on Sunday, I was so tired. And then the thought of having to tear down, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have to tear down on top of this. Luckily for me, my parents were able to come and support me, which literally warmed my heart so much. I love that they were able to see me in action, see people come to my booth. And I posted on Instagram, and a lot of people saw my Instagram video before weebcon, and I had a lot of people come up and be like, oh, like I saw your video, like I saw your TikTok or what have you. I had one guy literally tell me that they came to weebcon exclusively to buy stuff from me because they had no idea about it before they saw my video. I was like, dude, what? That is just insane. So all in all, a solid experience. The organization of the con was definitely a bit messy, and there are things to improve on. Again, though, I don't have much to compare to other than SwampCon, which is a smaller 2-day locally run college show compared to like a show in an actual convention center in the Gaylord Convention Center. Thank you guys so much for watching my second ever Artist Alley vlog and my first ever 3-day Artist Alley. I really, really want to apply for more shows and start doing more of these because I just find so much joy in vending in the Artist Alley, which really makes me happy because I wasn't sure if I was going to enjoy it or not. Now I have 2 shows for reference and I enjoyed both of them, not only for like the money aspect being nice, but also just the experience of being able to talk to people in person and have that face-to-face conversation. It is just oh, it's a game changer. It really, really is. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in future videos. Bye!